Hey guys, and welcome to my YouTube channel, The Mentor I Wish I Had. Today we have a really exciting video where I will be covering off the best business ideas. The reason it's going to be so interesting is because as a successful entrepreneur myself and brand owner, I'm going to be choosing the ideas that I would actually pay for this year to be able to help people to support my business. So this is areas that I would actually put my money where my mouth is. And that's why I think this video is going to be so powerful. It's not just random ideas that I've thought of. These are essential areas that I need support for through my business. So I figure it could be a great area for you guys to set up your businesses in. Before I jump into it, a little bit about me. My name is Johnny Garrett. I run the YouTube channel, The Mentor I Wish I Had. The reason I set up this channel was because over the last 7 years, I have built up a 7-figure luxury British independent watch company, which has now become one of the top 10 watchmakers in Great Britain, an industry that dates back almost 400 years. Over that period, as you'd expect, it can be a very lonely process. I set the business up when I was 25, now I'm 32. So I've set up this YouTube channel to now share the knowledge that I have learned over that period and hopefully become the mentor to you that I wish I had. Let's jump in. So basically, there are 4 different businesses which I would focus my efforts on if I was looking to set up something brand new this year. And the first and the most dearest to my heart is, of course, a brand, number 1. Now, why would I set up my own brand? And when I talk about setting up a brand, I do not mean drop shipping or white labeling your own product. I mean creating your own brand from scratch. Now, why is this such an impactful business idea? The reason is you have complete autonomy and control over absolutely everything. You can control the product. You can control the values of your company. You can control the story of your institution. You can control the design of every single product that you release. And you can also decide your price point. You have nobody to answer to. Now, it's both exciting and scary at the same time, but it means that as your business grows, as your customers give you feedback, you can be as agile as you like. You can do what you want, when you want, in whatever country you want, with whatever individual you want. You have complete autonomy over your life. Now, a brand is not a fast project to build. It is not here today, gone tomorrow. You need to be looking to be building this business over a long period. Think in terms of decades, not months and years. What I'm very, very passionate about with my brand is building something which will stand the test of time, building something that will be around in 100 years to come, that can be handed down for generations to come. So think that through when you are trying to create or think of the right business brand idea. Okay, so point number 1, build your own brand. Idea number 2, coaching. Now, this is again something that I'm very passionate about, and the whole reason that I've set up my own YouTube channel now is to pass on the knowledge I have, to be philanthropic, because every single ounce of knowledge that you have should be shared with others in the world, because knowledge is power. When it comes to coaching, there are many different ways and many different platforms that you can provide these services. But to begin with, all you need to do is think of, what are you good at? What are you interested in? And what areas of your life do you have a knowledge base more than average? Okay? At the end of the day, and we'll cover this point off in a little bit more time, time is money. So if you have access to knowledge because you have spent your hard-earned time learning it, then why would you not want to share that knowledge with other people and in turn build up a loyal community, an academy, and you could turn that into a paid platform or a subscription platform. If you look at me, for instance, I'm signed up to different platforms such as newsletters. I receive newsletters from different coaches. Every day they send me new pieces of advice and information For example, one of the newsletters I'm signed up to is how to create the best possible optimized landing page. And as somebody who's really passionate about Shopify and website development, that's something that I find really, really interesting coming from an expert who specializes just in landing pages and conversion rate optimization. If you want to build your own community of coaching, you can do it on platforms such as School. School is spelled Skool. For those of you who know the marketeer Alex Hormozi, he has just made one of the biggest investments of his life into School. It's a website that hosts different communities and individuals where you can enter these communities and you can pay a monthly subscription or enter a free community to learn all about the coaching which is on offer. Another platform which I used when building my brand was Udemy, spelled Udemy. This is one of the biggest marketplaces in the world where you can search for online tutorials of exactly how to execute a project or task. So, for instance, when I was growing my brand 7 years ago, at the time when you begin a brand, you have to do everything at once. You are everything. So I wanted to learn how to do paid Facebook and Instagram ads. So I went onto Udemy. I paid about £20 for an online course, and it had about 7 or 8 hours worth of content where I went through this online course and learned step by step exactly how to use paid advertising. So that is an essential business that could do really well this year. So bullet number 2 is coaching. Number 3 is content creation. I think we all realize now that content is king. The amount of time that we spend on social media, the amount of consumerism activity which is done on social media, and just the amount of platforms that you can access now across Instagram, Facebook, YouTube, TikTok, X, Pinterest, and even LinkedIn. Some of my best performing posts are actually on my own personal LinkedIn channel. And believe it or not, when I post on LinkedIn, I actually do see sales that come through to the website. So what does that mean? If brands are investing a lot of their time and money into content creation, and brand owners or service providers are also building up their own personal profiles, so they need content for themselves, why would you not want to fill in that gap? It's a huge opportunity in the world that we're in right now to be able to produce high quality content for brands and other influencers. Some great platforms that we use are editing studios such as CapCut. CapCut is an excellent way to be able to edit videos quick on your mobile phone or on your Mac, and also the Captions app. By simply uploading your video footage into the app called Captions, you can automatically add captions through artificial intelligence, so people listening to your videos on social media without volume will be able to keep up and read the narrative. So business idea number 3 is content creation. My final idea for you to consider this year is to become a productivity or artificial intelligence consultant. At the end of the day, time is money. If you can save people time, they will absolutely pay for that service. Now, there are so many apps out there and platforms which allow you to automate processes as a business. There's a fantastic one called Zapier, Zapier. You can basically automate every possible element of your business so that it's really like having another or a second or a third member of the team, because technology is scaling your business for you rather than human beings. And that rolls nicely, obviously, into artificial intelligence. AI is absolutely revolutionizing the way we do business. And if you can upskill yourself on all the ways that artificial intelligence can drive productivity into somebody's business, you are an extremely valuable consultant to that business. So, my 4th business idea is to become a productivity or artificial intelligence consultant. Now, if you're sat here thinking, Johnny, this is all great, but how do I finance all of this? Don't worry, I've got you covered. The last video that I shot was all about the 5 ways to fund your small business. So make sure you click on that video next and view that footage, because you won't want to miss out. Thank you so much, and please subscribe to my channel, The Mentor I Wish I Had. Until next time.